Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you guys tips on how to do the drafting and also picking and banning in tourney mode matches. So since the Showdown tournament is around the corner, I have decided to make some videos that might help you guys bring it home in the tournament. So this is going to be the first video. I will be uploading all the videos that I talked to you about in the community post, so don't worry about that. So the first video is going to be the tips on drafting, and yeah, let's get right into it. So in the tournament, you will be given 4 bans and the opponent will be given 4 bans. So you can choose 4 heroes that you would not want the opponents to pick, and the opponents can do the same for you. And it will be divided into 2 sections. So first you will ban 2 times, and then you will pick 3 heroes, and then you will ban two more heroes, and then you will pick 2 more heroes. So that's how it will work. And yeah, so starting off, you guys know the top picks, right? So in the first round of banning, you can ban 4 heroes if you include both the teams. So you can ban 2 heroes and the enemies can also ban 2 heroes. So in this phase, you have to focus on banning the strongest heroes in the current meta. So for example, the usual bans are Hayate, Tulen, UV and Lumber. So these 4 are currently the strongest titans in Clash of Titans, and they are banned in most cases. So you will rarely be able to see these titans in action because they are very strong and people generally don't prefer playing against them. So these are the 4 heroes that are usually banned. So ban Hayate, Tulen and Lumber and UV. So if you're not going to go for the standard bans, so if you're okay with facing these heroes, like if you're good, if you feel like you are well equipped and competent enough to face a Hayate, and if you feel like Hayate is not going to be a problem for your team, you can choose to not ban him, and instead you can ban some other hero that might be a problem. So we usually don't ban Lumber, we ban the other 3, and then we ban Grak because we are very scared of Grak. If you watch our tourney matches, you would have seen us banning Grak often because, yeah, so this can also happen. So now I'm going to talk to you about the first pick and the second pick. So let's just say you won the toss and you have chosen the first pick. That means that after banning 4 heroes, your team will get to pick the first titan. So what happens is, you will get to pick a very strong hero. You can get a very strong hero. Let me explain how. So first your team is going to ban Hayate, let's just say, and then the enemy team is going to ban UV, and then you guys ban Tulen and they ban Lumber. Now you can pick some hero which you think is the strongest for your team or your pro hero or something like that. So usually I will be picking Liliana if that happens. If Hayate, Tulen, UV and Lumber are banned, and if we have the first pick, my team will go for Liliana because that is my best titan. And likewise, you can also go for your best titan. Let's just say the enemies know that you are a good Liliana player and they have decided to ban Liliana. In that case, you will get one of the other 4 titans that are considered really broken. So let's just say you ban Hayate, they ban Lumber, then you guys ban Tulen and then they ban Liliana. You can play UV in the middle lane and be very annoying with that damage that she deals. So this is how you can come out victorious in the draft. Even if they target ban you, you can still get one of the OP heroes. Okay, so this is the perks of having the first pick. That allows you to get one titan, either your very good titan, your most proficient titan, or a very strong hero. Okay, so now let's talk about what you should do if you lose the toss and if you get second pick. So if you get second pick and if you still want to get a very strong titan, this is what you can do. Don't ban. Okay, so first you are trying to get, let's just say you are trying to get Tulen or Hayate, and you know that since the opponents have the first pick, they will be banned or they will get the chance to pick them even if you don't ban it. So this is what you can do. Don't ban Tulen and Hayate. What you can do is let the opponent ban. Since they are having the first pick, they will be the one who bans first. So let's just say they ban UV first. and then you guys should not ban. Don't use your ban, and then they will be banning lumber or something. And then there are two titans who are strong. Tulan is also not banned, Hayate is also not banned, but since they are getting the first pick, they get to pick only one. So if they pick Hayate, you get Tulan. If they pick Tulan, you get Hayate. So this is how you can like come back even if you get the second pick. So even if you lose the toss, you cannot ban and still get the heroes that you want. It's all about the presence of mind, guys. It's just simple logic. If you have played a lot of matches in diamond leagues or above, you will be very familiar with how the banning works. Especially if you are playing tournaments, you can easily figure this out. Not banning is also another strategy. So in this case, if you have the second pick, not banning allows you to get stronger heroes. So this is what you can do when it comes to banning. And now I'm going to talk about picking. So what heroes to pick first? What role to pick first? So first, I would recommend you guys to pick the hero or titan which you think is your best. So in my case, if Liliana is open, I'm definitely going to pick Liliana first. I'm not going to think twice about picking her. If she is not banned and if she is not picked by the opponent, she is going to be my first pick. Just like that, if you guys have one hero or titan which you think is your main, go for that first, because before coming to the match, usually the opponents will check your profile. You should also learn and you should also do that. Always find out the profile, check the Discord server, see who is going to be your opponent, go into their profiles and check their most used hero and their win rates, and you will know. So if you come to my profile, I'll have like 60 matches with Liliana and 75% win rate. So you know that she is my main character, and you can choose to ban her in the tournament if you don't want to face. So the opponents will see your profiles and they will ban. Like let's say your Allan is your best hero. If they know that, if they see your profile, they'll ban Allan. So in a case that they don't ban your main hero, immediately pick it. So the first pick should always be reserved for your favorite titan, your most proficient titan, or a very strong titan. For example, Hayate, Tulan or something like that. If they don't get banned, you have to pick it. And then you have to go for your mage. So if your mage is not yet picked, always go for mage. This is just my idea. This is what we do. And the reason for us picking mages first is because mages won't be fighting in the lane. So mages have really good wave clearing skills. So they'll just come, for example, if it's Liliana, just 2 abilities and the wave will be gone, and she will start rotating to other lanes instead of wasting any time or trying to attack the enemy mage. So it is a very rare case if 2 mages are seen fighting 1v1, which will mostly never happen, especially in tournaments. But if you think about DS lane and the Abyssal lane, there are a lot of counter picks that can be done. I'll talk about it now. So let's just say you pick Yenna first. Okay, so if you have Yenna, there are a lot of counters to Yenna in the DS lane. For example, Arthur is an easy counter. Arthur is just too tanky that Yenna can't even deal any damage to him, and Arthur can also regen on his own, so he can really bully Yenna in the lane. And if you pick Yenna, the opponents can see that and then they can pick Arthur. And also in the Abyssal lane, so let's just say you pick Laville, the opponent can pick Caffney and they can bully you. If you pick let's just say Caffney, they can pick Valheim and they can keep poking you and stunning you. So there are a lot of things that can be used as counters. Like there are a lot of potential counters in Abyssal lane and DS lane, and you should not pick those 2 roles first. Instead, if you pick the middle lane, you can actually just clear the wave and immediately rotate. Just pick mages that are good for CC and good they have good range and poking abilities, like let's just say Liliana, Crixie and stuff like that. Just pick them. You won't be fighting the enemy mid laner at all. So there isn't a lot of counter picks when it comes to the middle lane. So that is why our team always prefers to pick the mage first. And also, you should never pick the assassin first. By assassin I mean your jungler. Your jungler should be picked the last, unless it's like Nakroth, your favorite jungler, and if you feel like you can carry the whole game if you pick Nakroth, unless you feel like that, never pick the jungler first, because if the jungler gets countered, you will easily lose the match, because the jungler will have his influence throughout the map. He will be the one who will be doing most of the rotations. He'll go to the top lane, he'll go to the mid lane, he'll go to the bottom lane, so he'll be the one facing most of the enemies. Okay, so always pick your jungler last. And so okay, I'll just give you a scenario. Let's just say you pick Quillen first. As soon as you pick Quillen, if the opponents start picking counters for you, let's just say Scud in the DS lane. If they pick Scud in the DS lane, there is no way you will be able to kill a Scud with Quillen, even if your DS laner is also attacking with you. So this is another counter pick. And let's just say they pick Alistar as middle lane, so that they can just ult you when you come into his vision, and then go for some other mobile marksman like Violet, who can just roll away from you as soon as you approach them. If they are picking heroes like that, your Quillen pick is not going to make sense at all. If you pick Quillen first and the opponents are going to pick like this, that's it. Your Quillen pick is a total waste now. So your jungler, if he gets countered, your team will surely lose. So never let the opponents guess who your jungler is going to be and pick counters for them. Okay, so your jungler should be your last pick and your mage should be your first pick, according to me. This is just my opinion. There are a lot of other strategies as well, but this is the one that we follow. And then picking DS laners second is a good idea, but make sure you pick DS laners that don't have a lot of counters. For example, Omen, there aren't a lot of counters for Omen, and other DS laners. So if you are picking Yenna as well, you can just clear the wave and immediately rotate or something like that. So you can pick DS laner second, and then third Marksman, fourth support, and then fifth assassin. So this is the order that we always follow, or we always try to follow. We pick mage first, then DS laner, then Marksman, then support, and then jungler. So the support and jungler being the last, the reason for that is we always try to pick the support who has good synergy with the jungler. So our team support Scythe, he never stays with the marksman at all. He always keeps roaming. Most of the time he'll be with the jungler. So we always try to pick a support who will be very good with our jungler. So that is why those two are our final picks. So this is how we do the picking, and this is a good strategy according to us. So it has been working, and I wanted to share it to you guys, because you guys said you are struggling with the picking, banning and the overall drafting phase. I hope this video helps you guys. I didn't know what visual I can give for this type of video. I think I'm just going to put an image and my voice in the background. And there are also I'm going to be going over some of the common mistakes that you guys might do if you are new to the game and if you are new to the whole drafting thing. So always check. Okay, I'll demonstrate it to you guys with an example. So this is the draft that I wanted to show to you guys, and it is not going to be a 5-man Hexa United draft. As you can see, Staunch and Seronics are in the opponent, and it's me and Adrian in our team. And okay, so there are some mistakes that my team did here, which I wanted to talk to you guys about, and so that you guys will not be doing it. So it is a very basic thing. So here, as you can see, our first guy, Nickel X Anime, he banned Dirac, and then the opponents banned Hayate. So Hayate is a very strong pick. Dirac is not a strong pick. He's actually one of the weakest mages, I guess, because of his second ability ban, this delay. Okay, he said ban Liliana. Okay, so they banned Hayate and I banned Tulan. Okay, and they banned Grak. So Hayate and Tulan are banned because they are very strong heroes, and Dirac is banned because for some reason Nikhil doesn't want to face Dirac, and Grak is banned because the opponents don't want to face a Grak. So there are 2 bans because they are very strong heroes, and 2 bans because they don't want to face these heroes for some other reason. Okay, so this guy picks level first. We were not able to save or anything. It's tourney mode, so we cannot request saves. And the opponents are picking mage first. And here, for some reason, Ceronyx and Staunch did not ban Liliana, even though I was in the opponent. So I have to prioritize on picking her as soon as possible because Liliana is my favorite hero. That is why I'm saying. So the reason I'm giving this example is you have to prioritize on getting the heroes that you play best. So since we can't go for the first pick itself because this guy won't allow us, we are able to at least get Liliana in our second pick. So I was going to play Nakroth initially, but then I decided to not do that because I've been playing Nakroth a lot. He's a really strong hero, but I don't want to like spam him all the time. Like taking a very strong hero and just playing him all the time is just a cancerous thing to do, I guess. So I didn't want to do that, but Adrian picked Liliana, and Liliana is a good counter to L'Oreal as well. So yeah, so Adrian picked it and I picked Quillen for him. So we will be changing it when we finish picking everything. So I'll get Liliana from him and give him Quillen. And yeah, so it's our opponent's pick now, and they are going for the support. And okay, let's see, they have Aurum. And like I said, guys, I said don't pick the jungler first, right? So this is a prime example of what will happen if we pick the jungler first itself. So it's Ceronyx in the opponent, who is a very pro player. He knows that we have Quillen now, and you will see how he is going to counter Quillen. Okay, so they are going for Lumber. Lumber is also not banned for some reason. Let's see. Okay, Staunch picked Lumber, and their next ban was Omen. They instantly banned Omen. They don't want to face Omen, I guess. And Adrian is going to ban, let's see. Okay, now Adrian has to ban either an assassin or a marksman because only those two are not yet picked by the opponent. So he has gone for an assassin ban on Nakroth, and let's see what the opponents do. You have to see what roles the opponents have not picked and then ban those roles alone. Don't ban another support in this scenario because they have already taken Lumber as their support. So banning Thane here is not going to make any sense. Okay, he asked who to ban. Yeah, I think I said ban Yenna because Yenna can be played as a jungler. But our S4 has banned UV. So this UV ban is a very it's not going to make any sense because they already have a L'Oreal. So they already have a mage, then why should you ban another mage? So this is a very common mistake that most of the beginners do, and you have to avoid it. So see, the opponents are banning Mina. So they are banning Mina and Omen because we don't have our DS laner and our support yet. So we should ban the heroes. We should ban heroes from the role that the opponents have not picked yet. So you should not ban UV like this because they already have a L'Oreal. So banning UV is not going to make any sense because they will not be picking another mage. Okay, so this is one of the common mistakes, and yeah, I unfortunately don't have any drafts of us going in 5-man, and yeah, so I will give you a summary of what I have been talking the whole time. So here it goes. Always ban the strongest titans and always check the enemy's profile and see who their main hero is and ban them, and then pick your mage first, your DS laner second, marksman third, support and jungler as last. Okay, so these are the things that I've been talking about. And okay, so we have picked Malok and Omega, and let's see Ceronyx's pick. Okay, he goes for Scud, easy counter for Quillen. Yeah, and these are the tips that I wanted to give you guys about the drafting and picking and bans. So I hope that this video was useful for you. I also hope that I didn't overcomplicate things for you guys. If you don't understand anything that I said in the video, make sure to let me know in the comments, and I will surely respond to you, and I will try my best to make it clear for you. I feel like I talked a lot of things in a very short period of time, which some of you guys might think is confusing. So if you feel confused, just let me know in the comments. I will clarify your doubts. Yeah, and more videos like this, which are going to be useful for the tournament, are going to be uploaded over the course of this week. So make sure to subscribe to show your support. There are like 60% of people, only 60% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So do subscribe and show your love and support. We are almost at 4,000 subscribers, and yeah, I'm trying to reach it as soon as possible. So thank you guys. And the other videos are going to be the heroes that have good synergy, like team combo and best titans currently in the meta and things like that. And good luck to everyone who is participating in the tournament. I hope you all achieve victory. We are also participating. And yeah, so guys, if someone else, if your friends or some other team you think might need this video, do share it to them as well. And yeah, let's all have fun. Good luck in the tournament, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.